All right, it's a Saturday night. Jblair and I just wanted to do a podcast. You know, most of our comp is clubbing, drinking, following the materialism, following the lust, following the something. While we're out here, about to drop some absolute game because I want to provide people with value. You know, there's not a lot of good mentors on the internet. There's not a lot of good people that I feel like most young men should look up to on how to be a good example of Christ when you do have money, when you are trying to achieve your dreams, on how to treat people, how to just be a good overall man. And you know, we got big shoes to fill and we got lots of things we need to do. And I also know that, okay, I go film this podcast, I could have hundreds of people view this, love it, love Jblair and I, want more of us, and then go and buy our product. My product is a course. It's something that makes you money, a lot of money, and we're getting a lot of people paid. And then boom, I just made $100,000 off this video. You know, that's just the way I think, and I'm trying to take over the game. I'm trying to absolutely conquer. And Jblair and I have been going through it the last 6 months. It hasn't been easy at all. Lots of hard times, lots of times where we got slapped in our face. Lots of times where I'm like, yo, Jblair this. Lots of times where personally, I got destroyed, and I think that's where a lot of people don't talk about. I saw him go through probably like the hardest month and a half that I think any human could really go through mentally and personally. It's like I'm just watching my brother get gunned down in front of my eyes, bro. But I'm here to pick him up. A lot of people, if they went through what he just went through, they would fall to lust, they would fall to clubbing, they would fall to materialism, they would fall to all of it, bro. They would probably get weaker. Jblair got stronger. And that's why we are in the position we're in. And that's why we're doing the things that we do.
Yes, sir, bro. God is always going to give his strongest soldiers their toughest battles because, you know, like Brock said, we have big shoes to fill, bro. And to learn these lessons that you need to be to become the person you need to be, like, God's going to put you through stuff that's going to teach you what you need to learn. And none of this has been easy at all. Like, none of this has been easy. Like Brock said, like, it's more just like the personal end stuff that I would say, like, just nobody really talks about. Nobody really really goes over, whether it just be like family issues or like relationship issues or just like whatever it may be, bro. Like, it's kind of hard because when you're going through it, like in business wise, maybe you have somebody to talk to, but when it's that like personal level stuff, bro, like you might not have anyone to talk to. You know?
100%.
Yeah, but bro, to have a brother like Brock who just like, when I'm down, bro, who's always helping me up, like that is like a brother, and that is like so rare in this generation. Like, literally
So
extinct, bro. Literally extinct.
No, yeah, I don't do anything that he wouldn't do.
Yeah.
Because that's just like, if I do something and Jblair's like, yo, what are you're doing this, you know, I trust his judgment when I'm in a state of mind of like, oh, this, I'm gonna say the mind of greed. Let's say I'll just use like a really basic example, money. Let's say I wanna do something that's gonna put $5,000 in my pocket right then and there. Jblair's like, no, bro, that's not good money, whatever. Even though if I'm like, no, but it is though. I trust his judgment over my mind in a time of greed or in a time of desire, in a time of I want. And when you have like a brother like that, bro, do you know how OP that is? I mean, the things that we've done in 6 months it takes people 5 years. I don't mean that in a cocky manner. That's just our reality. You know, I could say I could LARP. We're LARPers, but now this is our life. I got an M3. We live in a high rise. We're making a lot of money, and I mean that all in the most humblest way. We're not faking anything, bro. We're changing lives. Every guru says they're changing lives. Go and look at our testimonials. Go and see the things that people are saying about us, bro. Over 30 people making 10K a month. People lie, numbers don't, bro.
Yeah. Well, that's the big thing. So the Switch has, you know, went through a lot of changes recently. We went from 10K to 15K to 25K in the span of a week, bro, because just the scale and the value is just so exceeding right now. And we've been hanging around with a couple people that are making, you know, 100K a month, you know, like those high-end numbers. And their ROI on the Switch already has been just so nuclear, and like they're like, bro, like what are you doing charging 10K for this? And then we go up to the 15 and they're like, bro, like this is still so little. And we're bumping up to 25K now, and that's the attract the audience that we want for the Switch. And we're kind of getting to that point where it's like we're getting very professional with everything we do, and we've always been like that, but it's getting to a point where it's like people are like realizing that, you know what I mean? Like We're no longer just playing around. We're here to take over the game of content, bro. And we're gonna continue to say it, and we're gonna continue to put the action in that's necessary. We're gonna continue to do the work that's necessary. And all of like the people that we've came out here right now, they're out in the city doing whatever. I mean, they're not all doing necessarily bad things, but they're out, and you have me and Brock in the crib right now making this video because we want to inspire the world, bro. We are trying to change the game of content, and we are literally ready for anything, bro. There's no comp. Yeah. There's no comp. There's nobody who's working harder than us. There's nobody who will work harder than us. And bro, put us head to head with anyone, bro. We're on their ass.
No, seriously. And it's like, bro, they're trying to nerf us. Like, our IGs are getting like, I don't want to like go in depth of it, but it's just
bro,
like,
there's so much stuff that like roadblock.
Nah, it's literally like the two kids on the football team that can't be on the same team because they're too OP and they win the game every time.
Dope analogy, bro.
That's literally how it is. Jblair once said that. I'm like, yeah, that's just real. Yeah.
No, they literally got to nerf us. But I wanted to tap in on this part when we were talking about earlier. It's just like to have a brother like that is just so insane because if let's just say I'm a little bit lazy. Let's just say like it's been 3 days and I'm not going to the gym. Brock's gonna be like, bro, what are you doing? We need to go to the gym, right? And like to have somebody keep me accountable like that. And it's the same thing with Brock. It's like, okay, maybe he's in a little slump and he's just feeling a little bit sluggish. I'm like, bro, like, get your ass in the gym, bro. Like, and to have somebody who's just always just sharpening. I'm on Brock and Brock's on me, and we're just leveling up, bro. Like, and you might be somebody who doesn't have like a brother, and you don't have that person to, you know, keep you in check. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta go and find that person, bro.
And you can't force it. Gotta make it come.
For sure.
One time, Jblair once said, if you try and make a friend out of what did you say? If you try and make a friend out of a business partner, you never create a business or something. Yeah. You know? It's like, but if you also
you can't make friends with business partners, and you can't make business with friends.
Yeah, it's got to come naturally.
Yeah. Me and Brock are just so like
just our story,
with
bro.
that. It's just so God-given, bro.
It's our story. Like, bro, we have a literal glitch in the matrix. Like, that's what like all the people that we're just with right now, like, bro, like it literally feels God-given. Yeah. And it is God-given, 110%. He quits his job, and then the next day he goes, bro, like, something's just telling me skip work. I have to go to this. I have to go to this. I have to do this. I have to do this. Drives 3 hours, finds a switch.
Tell me that's not God, bro. I would have went to work the next day in the hypothetical universe. Yo, Brock, no, I don't want the $1,000 to quit my job. Let me go to my 9-to-5 job tomorrow, and let me slave to the matrix, and no opportunities would have been made, no risks were taken, no switch was found, no move to Hawaii, no, all of this, bro. Yeah. All of this is the fruits of quitting my job and taking that risk, bro. You gotta take the risk, bro. You gotta take the risk.
Bro, you know, for 2 years what I went through, everything to build we're building now. Literally everything, the legal stuff, the branding, the marketing, the content, the sales. Everything, the team, the managing.
And that goes back to like, bro, community. God, it may have not made sense to Brock in the moment when he's doing all this and he's just putting his head down and he's just grinding. But God was putting Brock through that. So in this time right now, he's already got out all the information that he needs to make the most out of what we have right now in this opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. And that goes into just, don't question God, bro. Don't question God at all, you know? I think that's like it's a big thing that people don't intentionally do. Like, they don't intentionally question God, but they subconsciously do it. Subconsciously, like, bro, like, why isn't this working the way it is? But like, why isn't this going that way? You know, instead of just reflecting on what God's teaching you. So he's constantly teaching you, I promise you that.
For sure. And to take a risk, because I recommend that everyone take a risk. Okay, I recommend that everyone takes a risk and gets out of their comfort zone, because that's where success lies, okay? And you might not have that opportunity like I had where you're literally having somebody you've never met like just pay you to quit your job. I know that's like just such a crazy coincidence, but there's something that you can be doing, that you could be cutting off something, you could be changing something, you could be doing something a little bit differently to get yourself out of that normal comfort zone and try and like get yourself on that path to success, okay? You gotta get out of the comfort zone. Whenever I've been back against the wall and I have to pull something off, bro, that is the best feeling. And I always look back and it just makes me so hungry, bro. Like, I almost like want it to be taken away from me just so I can like, bro, like I'll never have the hunger or like that drive like when you have no other choice, bro.
Yeah.
Like when there's no plan B. Like, I've never ran in my life where like oh, I have 2 options. Like, bro, I'm running plan A only.
Now, when you're in a position where your brain is in fight or flight mode, it's scientifically proven that you're thinking 3,000 to 5,000 more thoughts a day, and your creative, like,
Survival instinct, bro.
yeah, there's like creative parts of your brain and that's like being fired more. Like, I forgot what they're called, like receptors that are being fired like on all cylinders. And a lot of people are scared of the pressure. They're scared of having their back against the wall. But bro, that's where diamonds are made. That's where that's where the kingdom is built, bro. Is when it's back against the wall. You're like, all right, bro, it's just me. I don't have another excuse. I can't blame him. I can't blame that situation. I gotta make it happen. I gotta come up with $10,000 in 30 days. And if I don't pull this off, I'm cooked. I think every single man needs to be in that position at least once in their life, bro, where you literally gotta come up with 25 G's in a span of X amount of days, something like that. You know, just back against the wall situation. You know how much you learn about yourself in that? Do you know how much you grow? Do you know the stress tolerance that you build up? Do you know the perception on life that you have when it's all said and done? You know, when I moved to Hawaii, I had like 50, 65 G's in full transparency. He had 2. Bro, this dude has changed night and day the last 4 months. And obviously it's a mixture of all things, you know, like Jblair has grown from multiple scenarios in his life, but like that just alone, entrepreneurially, mentally, maturely,
Back against the wall, bro.
that's grown you a lot. I want to touch on like having people in your life that are for you or not for you.
Bro, I was literally going to talk about the same thing. I was waiting for you to be done. I was gonna be like,
that's crazy.
I know, bro. It's just
You
literally,
touch on it, bro.
I had this whole thing. Boys, there is somebody in your life right now, and I know that you can literally think of this person right now, if not multiple people, that is not good for your life, bro. You do not need these people a part of your routine, and they're just sucking your energy out of you, okay? I've been surrounding myself with individuals that benefit me, bro, that give me value, that are actually good people to have in a room with, okay? And I didn't always have that, okay? In my hometown, I was sitting with people that are just draining my energy and just draining and soaking my energy. And like, I always knew that these people are just not good for me. And you know that too. You know that deep down, that this friend group, that relationship, whatever your situation might be, that it's not your group that you want to be with, okay? So you gotta just cut them all off and just like, bro, I hate to say it, just cut off all the day ones, bro. Cut off the relationship, cut it all off. And then eventually, bro, God will just put you in front of that group that like makes sense, bro. And the people I'm with right now, it just clicks, bro. And you just know that it's just so perfect. And you like, bro, you gotta like, I don't talk to people from my hometown anymore. Like,
No, that was one of the first things I told you. I'm like, bro, you got so much people in your life that are just slowing you down.
Bro. Useless.
Slowing you down. You know, like, bro, you gotta remove all friction from your life that slows you down from meeting the life you desire. You know, there's a lot of people in your life right now that you probably have an emotional attachment to. It's very true. And a lot of these people, they aren't aiding you, bro. And not that they have to be aiding you, but they aren't having a positive impact in your life.
It's different when they're just sucking your energy.
They're sucking your energy. It's a very negative. It makes you question yourself. Anything that makes you question you, get it out of your life. Whether that's a job, or that's a person in your life, anything. It's a scenario, whatever. Get it out of your life, bro. Don't, like, you should have nothing in your life that makes you question you. Question your worth. Question your value. Question your intelligence. But yeah.
You gotta just be very, very, very careful with who you surround yourself with, because one, bad fruit, bro, it'll rot in the patch. Mm-hmm. And I also want to just put that in like a completely different scenario. When you surround yourself with people that are actually, successful. Okay, I've been surrounding myself with people that are very successful, and to just have conversations with these people that are just, normal talks, just for the group, bro, and they're like actually like important conversations, bro. Like, I'm actually like learning stuff. Like, they're actually just dropping sauce in a normal conversation with the boys, bro. And like, you put yourself around 5 successful people, bro, what's gonna happen? You're gonna become successful, bro. You are the sum of the 5 people you hang out with. So if you wanna hang out with 5 people that are gonna go to the club, what are you gonna end up doing, bro? If you hang out with 5 people that are driving Lambos and they're successful, they're hitting 100K months, what's gonna happen with you, bro? You're gonna catch up. It's literally proven.
I just want to say this right now. You're gonna see Jblair and I in a lamb in 3 months, each,
bro.
both in a lamb, each. And to be honest, bro, it's like I don't even. Every time I meet up with someone, bro, I mean, like, there's so many people I love. There's nobody that just wants it as bad as him. And I.
Not in together, bro. We're the two kids on the football team that can't be put together, bro.
Not in just money, bro. In every single area. Every single area of life. Not just money. That's what makes us different, bro. I could be around 30, 50, 100 people that are absolutely running it up, making as much money as I am. But I might have respect for one person in the entire room, and I only want to see that one person ever again. You know, money lets so much people define them. I don't care about how much money you make, bro. I don't care about what's the numbers you're pulling in. I don't really care about what you're doing, bro. How are you as a genuine human? You know? It's like, that's why Jblair and I always say, you got a stat max and you got a life max, bro. You got to max out all these stats in every single area. Your emotions, your fit, your health, every single thing.
Bro, like, that was perfect. I think you kind of start to realize this when you start to see money, is that, like, all these people with money, they're horrible people. They're such losers, bro. Like, you will be like, how does this person have this money, right? And then you actually will find out, like, they're blowing all of the money. And it's like Brock said, like, bro, you could be in a room with 10 people, they're making $50K a month. You might have respect for one of them because he's actually a good person, bro. How many of these people are actually good people with money? And you start to realize that, bro. Like, once you start to see the money, because, like, I know the grind. I know you want to hit that 10K month. I know you want to hit that 20K month. You want to hit that 50K month. And then these things start to happen, bro, and you literally just realize that it doesn't matter. And then you start to hang out with the people that are also doing it. Or maybe they're doing more than you. Maybe you're hitting 30K a month and they're doing 50, but they're a horrible person, bro. And you realize, like, bro, like, really anyone can be doing this. Like, maybe they're just, and this is what me and Brock too, bro, we'll always kind of pick up the good things out of these people anyways. Let's say this person, maybe they're lonely, all right, and they go to the club and they get with all these hookers and everything else, but maybe they are really articulate and they talk good, you know? Me and Brock will pick up on that and learn that. Maybe they, I don't know, another example, that was a good one. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. I mean, bro, like, we just like it's like the switch too, bro. Like, we don't really mess around with a lot of DJs, bro.
No.
Like, we don't let anyone in on this. And, like, to be honest, like, we need to be stricter. Really stricter. I'm kind of like saying,
that's what I'm kind of realizing too, bro.
We need to be a lot stricter. And, like, we think we're strict, but then, like, we're not strict enough, bro.
It's just like, bro, if you had a tool to literally make anyone rich, bro, like, how many people would you give it to? And that's like that. As crazy as it sounds, bro, that's really what we have.
That's our reality.
It's really what we have. So we got to be so incredibly careful. Even just family, bro. Like, even just family, bro.
Nobody really talks about this, but, like, bro, like,
your family's gonna change, bro.
Everyone just changes, bro. Like, I don't feel like connected to anyone besides my boy Jblair.
Yeah.
Now, like, as sad. Besides my boys on the Switch, like, and my boy Jblair, I don't feel connected to anyone, bro. It's sad. It's really sad. You know, like, it's my reality now.
You almost, like, have to do it though, because bro, you gotta realize that if you want to find success, bro, you're operating at just, like, a different level of, like, the world than people, bro. Like,
but it's also just people's
in all
greed,
aspects,
fake
bro.
love,
all of it, bro. Like, these people are just trying to, like, they are just trying to play the game for themselves, bro. They're trying to, like, better themselves. They see you as an opportunity. They see you making money, and they're like, how can I get some of this?
Yeah. No, that's big facts, bro. A lot of people just use you as an opportunity too, and use multiple times. So much fake love, bro. So much people that just change so quickly.
Or maybe they hate it now, or hate it then, now they like you now, and now they're all over you, bro. And
bro.
put me on, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucked up. Excuse my language, it's messed up, bro. And it's just like, there's just some things that, like, This is why I'm so grateful for my boy Jblair, that like I can talk to people about nobody will ever genuinely, truly understand because they haven't been in this position before. But luckily I have a brother that's in my exact position. And you know, it's like he's the only one that truly understands. And like it's really sad, you know, nobody really understands why things are the way that they are. Besides, you know, him obviously, which I'm so grateful for, but it's just it's the truth, bro, and it's hard to connect with people. It really is.
Bro, you also got to just detach and just desensitize money when you're chasing success. And when you chase the money and you chase the success and you chase the big numbers, bro, they're gonna run so far away from you. They're gonna run so far away. Once you just desensitize it, bro, you just hit the work. What's up?
You know, I this is like the first time I've like really like openly talked about how much money I made, but I've made over $100,000 this last week. Bro, I went into this week not even thinking about how much money I will make.
Desensitize, bro. Desensitize.
Law of detachment.
You gotta detach so hard, bro. Like everything in my life right now that I'm doing is so detached and everything flows so perfectly, bro. Watch just like how things change, bro. How things change, because I used to honestly be the opposite, bro. I used to be very like, you know, attached and like trying to, you know, control everything and like have everything my way. I don't mean to say it like that, but I don't really know how else to say it. And once you realize, you just like sit back and you're just like, okay, I'm just gonna let everything play out in front of me. And I'm just gonna let it all happen. I'm gonna do what I need to do. I'm gonna do what's in my control. Bro, watch how just like insane everything starts to go. Like you spend your time chasing butterflies, bro, they're gonna stay running away from you. But if you just work on the garden and build the garden and water the crops and like build the best flowers, bro, then all the butterflies swarm in. And the butterflies are money, bro. You go and set up just such an insane foundation. You have the best filmer, bro. You have the best business partner. You have the best trading strategy. You have the best community. You have the best everything, bro. Stat maxed all positions. And you're just detached and they just all are playing for you, bro. You're winning.
That's beautifully said. No, that's beautifully said. You need to have every
Beautiful
flower
garden.
you have in your garden, every fruit that's being grown in your garden. Absolutely.
Hey, but this was an amazing podcast. I hope you guys, you know, love these. I would just subscribe, bro. We're just really trying to take over the game of content. We're really just trying to inspire as many people as we can, but love you guys.